40 years. Why should we stop now?
You know, I want to thank Quest for reviving Old Rumors. That was really nice. It was a silver album. Thank you very much, Quest.
It's a Philly thing. It's all right. And luckily for you, there's only two of us.
Yeah.
So,
we don't really like to talk that much.
I just really want to start out. I know that everyone here is so cognizant of their past and the music that brought us all here tonight, because the roots of American music are so important to all of us here tonight. That's why we're here. I want to thank a young couple in their 20s in New York City in the early 1950s who bought a 47 Chrysler and decided to move my sister and I to Pennsylvania. And
15 miles from my house.
That's right. And I listened to Marvin Block's Make Believe Ballroom, and I heard big band music. And then they took me to an amusement park, and I heard Bill Haley and the Comets in 1953. And if it wasn't for that move to Pennsylvania, I wouldn't be here. So I owe so much to my parents and my sister Diane. And Philadelphia, I think I was born at the right time. It was a great time to be in Philadelphia. The Uptown Theater saw the greatest R&B acts in the world. The Philadelphia Folk Festival, the Second Fret. There was a hotbed of incredible music happening in the 60s, and that's where I wanted to be. I wanted to be in Philadelphia. And it really defines and made everything, the way I think about music, and the way I write songs and the way I play, it defined it.
There you go, man. Amen. And speaking of Philadelphia, you know, I did some research, and do you know that we're the only homegrown Philadelphia band that has been put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Do you guys know that? I'm saying that because that's fucked up. The Stylistics and the Delphonics, the Blue Notes, Lenny Barry, Chubby Checker. How about the biggest single in the history of the world, Chubby Checker? Why isn't he in here? You guys tell me. All right, so I'm calling everybody out. There better be more Philadelphia artists in this place. Okay?
That's all, right,
that's all I got to say. And I want to go play.
But I do have to thank my wife Amy and my son Tanner, and I want to thank all the unbelievable producers, musicians, managers, everyone who had so much to do with the records we made. New York City, because we actually made the records in New York City. I just want to thank you guys and the fans for sticking with us over the years. And I know we had a lot of hits, and people always talk about our hits, but as Quest said earlier, and he alluded to, we spent just as much time and care with every track on every album, and it didn't matter to us. The hits were a byproduct of our hard work. So thank you very much, Rock and Roll.
Yes, I agree. Thank you so much.